We've held it off long enough, so I know this is something Luke really wants to talk about.
Yeah.
Hostages. This is the Israeli drama, which some of you may have seen the American remake that aired. Was it last year or the year before? I can't remember now. On Channel
It was
4
last
Not
year.
100%.
last year,
God,
and
was it?
starred
Christ.
Tony Collette in the lead role. This is the
Excellent.
Israeli original. It's airing on BBC Four on Saturday nights
Yeah.
in the sort of Nordic noir spot. This is about a doctor who is going to be operating on the president and her family and
Prime
their
Minister.
prime minister. Sorry,
Estates Minister.
Estates
States
Minister.
Minister.
Yeah.
Her family who've all got various secrets, and the fact that they get held hostage, oddly, as that's the title of the thing. Because Luke asked me and Gary both to watch this, and it's just a
I
good
did.
thing that Gary watched this after Virgin came to lay his cable. Because I think he would have a thing about letting anyone in to fit his cable.
Oh, yes.
after
And they'd
seeing
kill his
episode
dog.
one.
They'd kill his dog.
I don't have a dog anymore.
I think, Luke, if you want to start us off with this, because
Yeah,
you've
I'll
watched
start
the
it
whole
off.
series.
Occasionally I'll get emails saying from PR companies saying we've got a copy of this. If we send it to you, will you review it? Will you promote the release? And sometimes I'll only respond to them if I'm interested. I don't know why I responded to the hostages one and said, yes, I will.
They tell you they'd release your family if you did.
Oh yeah, or some of my family would be at risk. So I agreed to it and I said yeah, and then they arrived literally the next day, and they sort of sat on my desk, and I wasn't that keen to
No,
watch
you
them.
weren't.
And the release date was getting closer, and the guy from the PR company was like, "When are you going to get this written? We need to pre-read it, and we need to give you all the images and stuff, which people do." And so I had an afternoon to myself on Tuesday or Monday and decided, look, I hate things hanging over me. Sat down, watched the first episode, watched the second episode, and then watched them all. I was absolutely amazed by how gripped I was, especially by the end of episode 3 or 4. It's hard to tell when you watch things in a line where
Yeah.
things are, but it was very, very, very good. And it has that thing that I really like that we don't get a lot of. We had it in The Missing recently, we had it in Happy Valley, where the whole series is one story. I love that. We don't get enough of that in this country.
Yeah.
And it all takes place over, I think, probably 48 or 72 hours at the most, of this family literally being held hostage, trying to escape, trying to keep their secrets hidden, trying to keep their captors
Yeah.
happy.
I'll pick up
You
on
know,
that because I think the family had almost too many secrets between, the daughter who's pregnant, the dad who,
Yeah.
they've gone bankrupt, they're going to lose the house, and the son
Yeah, but
who's basically hacking into an exam so he can get,
A
get his
girl.
leg over. Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Uh,
but I think what it does so brilliantly, and I know neither of you are at the stage yet, but I think those things that you mentioned may be a little contrived.
yeah.
But what's good about it is they don't forget them and they use them and progress with them further on. The whole thing,
The-
and even the ending, which it ends this Saturday on BBC Four. If you can catch up on iPlayer, I would advise you to if you like really tense
You've got
drama.
about
But
you've got about 10 days before episode
Yeah.
1 comes off iPlayer. So
even the ending was a real surprise. There's some proper twists and turns that I don't want to spoil for you that you've not got to yet. And it was just a really easy, really enjoyable, really tense, shocking, couple of
I'll
hours.
give
I
you the
loved it.
perspective of someone who watched 3 or 4 episodes of the American version. The
did, 'cause
American
he didn't.
version felt rushed. It felt like they were trying to do like a 24, like a remake. It was supposed to be more action based. Terry Collette was very good and believable as the Doctor.
Almost.
And Tony wasn't
almost.
so bad either.
What?
Yeah,
Tony
Tony Collette.
Tony Collette. Well, and her mate Terry was very good as
Yeah.
well. The thing about the American episode is, and I've only watched one of the Israeli one, and I do plan to watch more because it does look good. Is that this one feels much better paced. I believe that the American one, my memory of it, was that they pretty much got through most of the
They
plot
did.
in the first episode.
Yeah.
And I remember watching a preview of it thinking this looks like a great show, but where's it going to go after episode 1? All the
Yeah.
shocks are in episode 1.
I
So-
watched episode 1 of the American one just to compare when I'd watched a few
Yeah.
of the Israeli, and it was like, oh, you're operating on the president, are you? That'll be good. Oh, do you think we'll be at risk at any point? Do you think there'll be any danger?
Yeah,
and there was all
too
this music
telegraphed.
and yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
fair point.
I think Luke, you probably enjoyed it more than I did. I think, but
Yeah.
obviously I haven't got as far as you. Maybe if I'd watched the entire series already, I would be at the point you're at. I think to me there was some stuff that sort of harkened back to the early days of 24, like, you know, there's this person who turns up and suddenly like they're a mole and they're working for the hostage takers and stuff like that. What I'm intrigued by is the actual reason behind the hostage taking. They've you know, they
you'll be pleased.
they
I think.
they alluded to it in episode 3, the link between the main guy who's taking them hostage and the younger guy who's got a bit of a thing for the daughter, who you love, don't you, the daughter?
Oh my! I'll be brutally honest. She was the main reason initially that I kept watching her. I was
Did
like, I
you
want
know-
to see more
Luke,
of her.
Did you know she's an underwear model?
Yes, I've seen the picture. You don't think that was the first thing I checked? But yeah, originally I did think she was gorgeous,
Yeah,
and
she
I wanted
is.
to see more of her.
And what did
then,
you...
and then
Initially I thought she was gorgeous, then I thought she was alright by the end.
well, yeah, but by the end she's been crying a lot. You know?
Bloody
You don't want
mascara run and everything.
that. There's a line where they're looking for her,
Right.
and one of the hostage takers says, you know, I can smell her scent, or something worse to that effect. And initially you think, well, that's because she's got this perfume on, or she's got a very unique smell. And then you think, well, actually, she's been wearing the same clothes for 3 days, sweating a lot, and
there's no
and
wonder that
panicking
she
and crying.
smells.
The whole area probably whiffs a little bit.
Although
But
by-
yeah, it is.
By Ep 3, they've all changed apart from the son who's still wearing that geeky t-shirt. All the rest of them.
And you know, I can give you another quick spoiler as well. He changes into different clothes, but doesn't change his pants. So there you go.
Your interest in this show is worrying me. It's mostly
Okay.
underwear based.